Hello everyone, it's Cress, aka Lady Taka, and it's time for this week's haul video for both Rummage Sale and Thrift Store finds. This is for the week of August 24th through August 30th, 2025. Today is August 30th and it is Mary Shelley's birthday, so I of course wore my Frankenstein and Frankenstein Monster Bride shirt. Alright, so I got quite a variety. I did pay up for some because I wasn't driving all the way back to Ishburn tomorrow for half off days. So, I got for $2 an open thing of insulator tubes, which I use for packing. So 50 cents each for a tube is cheap packing material. That's cheaper than buying the pool noodles, which are the other substitute for it. And then I got 18 random jewelry boxes for 10 cents each. So some are fancier than others. This one held an 18 karat gold over sterling silver diamond accent at one time. But even got one that like really skinny one, but for 10 cents a piece, and I did not take them off. For $1, I grabbed this puzzle. It is a jingle dress puzzle. And when you make those jingles, you have to make a prayer each time you make one of those jingles out of tobacco tins. So this is still sealed. I may sell this as is. I may not put this one together. I'm a little puzzled out right now. I haven't touched one since like the 4th of July. I don't think. Been a while. Been at least a month. But I also got busy with my shoe project and other things. So today I got both volumes of Stranger Things soundtrack. These were $1 together. I don't know if it's just season 1 or both seasons, but they are so new that the temporary tattoos are still in them. And this one has the 11 tattoos. And this one has like a 2-headed dragon tattoo. But most of the cool 80s soundtrack and then the songs they made up are here, Things like, Stranger Things thing, Nancy and Barb, just cool background. And at that same sale for 50 cents a piece, I got 2 Doctor Who coloring books. Considering one of these is $20 on Amazon, I feel I got a deal. So, although it says on the back $14.99 when this one came out, and so does the other one. This one is just Doctor Who, and this one is Doctor Who Travels in Time. So we have the blue accented cover and that. And it doesn't look like any of it's been done. And it's kind of nice because they're just one page, so you can tear them out when you're done or tear them out to work on. That seems to be the only one someone started, and they started it with the right colors. They were doing a really nice job. Guess they got frustrated. That's the only page I flipped to that has anything done on it. Oh, they started doing chords in the background of this one. But for 50 cents, pretty cool. Oh, okay, my allergies just kicked my butt again. I can't breathe. Anything on the floor other than that? Nope. Okay. So at the thrift store earlier this week, I got 2 Ziggy items for 99 cents each. I got this Flower Power Ziggy bud vase or small vase. There's a little ding in it, but it feels like it was there when they glazed it. Like the glaze feels like it's in it. So, and then the thing that made me laugh out loud, a Ziggy comb. Considering Ziggy doesn't have hair, I think that's hilarious. And then today I got a few ornaments at the same sale. I got the Stranger Things thing. For $1, I got a 5th-wheeler RV. And it actually says Bonners on it, I think, or something like that. It's a Bronner's. It's a real ornament place. And then I got this one that apparently plugs in for 75 cents. Doesn't say the year on the bottom, but Coca-Cola Santa drinking his Coke by the light. Then the free box yesterday gave me these 2 Eskimo things of magnets. And this little mini wrench that you can actually use. But it was very cute. And free. All right, so I paid 50 cents for these 3 figures, knowing that one of them was broke. So they didn't really charge me for this. They charged me a quarter. So this one's obviously been broken and repaired, and it went with the set, but I'll probably just throw it away. We got this cute bear with a bunny next to it, and a raccoon with a squirrel next to it. The rabbit had a butterfly, but even the butterfly broke off and is reattached. So I'm just going to throw this part away. And then jewelry-wise, for $1, I grabbed this solid copper necklace and leaf pendant. This art-marked pine cone with a bell pin. I paid up for this one today. Those ones I think I only paid 50 cents for. The other pins, but this one I paid $2 for today. It is marked Spain, and it's a Spanish galleon. And then this is my favorite one, which will be the hardest one to put up and sell. It's a Danecraft ornament. At first I thought it was Maxine who would also say something like this, but it's just supposed to be a Scrooge pin, and it says Merry Christmas. Like, it's got blanky blank symbols in there for it, and I was just laughing hysterically on that. And then at one estate sale today, I grabbed this bottle opener because it had this cute car on it. I thought it was a Porsche when I looked it up, but it might be a BMW or something. It's in German on the back, so I gotta look it up more. Ausbildung. Wow, that's longer than my last name. That is impressive. Then on estate sale today, I would have been in real trouble had I gotten there tomorrow on half off day. I did not buy any salt and pepper shakers because they were all $8 today, but man, they have a great collection. So from the kids section, I got for $2 a whole bag of Nightmare Before Christmas, guys. And I grabbed it because I got this guy earlier this summer and kept him for myself. And I know he was worth something when I looked him up. But we'll see if I end up keeping some of these because I don't have all these creatures. So I think we have the 3 kids now. So we have the Witchy Kid. Although the Halloween section of my Christmas Village is getting a little tight. So those 3 kids. That other monster. This ape fishy guy. A random different company's seahorse. I think we got Sally by this red hair. And then a vampire might be hard for me to give up as well. But I already had this in the village, so we will see. But one bonus little creature. And then at that sale, I found for $1 this little mule, and it says 1 of the 20. So I'm like, isn't that a borax reference? And yes, it is. This is a borax mule, so I will keep him for my advertising collection. Well, I would rather find a plush most times for this. This takes up less room than a plush too. And set him down. And then the item I paid up for, I might keep for a while, is a dragon thing. It is signed on the dragon, interestingly enough, but it's a dragon reading a book, and it says Bodenum Potions, and the bottom says it's by Crustonia, called Aha, made in England. So, and there's a little Panton 94 mark. I have not looked this up at all yet. I don't know what it's worth, but it was a really cool dragon piece. So again, worst comes to worst, I love dragons, but I probably will sell him. And then the way I started out my week, for $4 for about a dime a piece, I grabbed this giant bag of keychains. I have been through it, which is good because you wouldn't have wanted to watch me unhook them all on camera. The reason they put them in the bag, 90% of them were hooked together. So, but we know this was all one person, and her name was Jackie, or his name was Jackie, because one of them has Jackie on it. All right, this one's a little rough for the wear. He's really dirty. I might just throw him away. But one cow bell, one funny holy cow, although he is scratched on the other side. This is the best cow one, metal one. There are at least 10 different country star keychains, all male. So Randy Travis, Neil McCoy, Sammy Kershaw on his bike, this cool GMC, I think GMAC logo with a serial number on the back, Billy Currington. I'll probably list maybe the country ones together. Jeff Carson, didn't recognize his name at all for myself. Aaron Tippin, it doesn't say which Aaron it is. Joe Nichols. This one's going to get thrown away. It's a little too rough, but it would have been cool had she not worn it on there the whole time. Little sandal. A VIP Club Royal thing. She liked to travel to Arizona, Florida, Michigan, and then there was one other place. So we've got Michigan with a thing in it. We've got a cute little leather thing that says I love you. That's Tequamanon Falls. A Let's Share the Michigan Road Together. Mackinac Island Horses. A random basketball one. Oh, Miami. It was Miami. I was in Miami, bitch. I like that one. This one says Key to My Castle, so it's for your new house kind of thing. Florida Flamingo. And when the sun's shining through it, it turns neon pink. And then classic palm tree. Then this one, I wonder what was in it that fell out. It looks like it takes a cabochon. Random Video World. Lynn's Corner Cafe in Gwyn. Nashville Music. Of course, you go to Nashville with all these country ones. Mark Chestnut. An itty bitty worn down. This one I might just put on a charm or something. Make as a charm. Kentucky Derby Museum. All the lettering has fallen off. This one I haven't taken the keys off of yet, but this says her as a leather cowboy boot. A couple random Ford keys. This one I have to figure out what Haig fan is referring to, if it's like a last name part or something. We've got a Washington, D.C. one. Michigan Association of Chiefs of Police. Just randomly in there. So this is the one where I know it was a Jackie, because there's a carousel in here with Jackie's name. This one looks like it's broke off apart, but it was Love Is. And I'm really waiting to see what it was saying, because I haven't looked that one up yet. This one looks pretty grody. Can barely make out anything on there. That one will probably get thrown away. Racing. Keychain. Tracy Bird. Trace Atkins. She Daisy. I assume it says Nashville. And an Arizona metal one. Again, this key thing was all strung together. And I literally pulled it out of the bag and told Dad, holy crap, this person had more keychains than Mom did on her active keychain, because there were active keys still on here. At least I assume they were active at some point. But almost all of them were hooked together. And there were 40 keychains in this bag. So if I just sell one, I've made my money back. So I'll put my Trashkateer Treasures store links down below for Etsy and eBay. Hopefully I do this good next week. All right. Thanks for watching.